Hello there, Aquarius. Michele Bee here. I love to help you raise your vibration so that you can attract more love, money, and soul purpose or meaning into your life. I like to do tarot readings every once in a while for your sign, and I've got one prepared for you for mid-November to help you keep your vibe high during this time. What messages do we have for that, right? Okay, so Scorpio season has not been easy for a lot of people, but for you, Aquarius, you've been doing pretty okay. Other people in your environment are kind of like pulling out their hair, freaking out, and you're like, does not compute. I don't understand why you're freaking out. I made a little affirmation for you. That is, I stay true to myself as I go with the flow because opportunities are coming your way. In the aftermath of so many people like just shredding their own lives because they don't like the way that things are going, they want to have a new start, they're doing things over, you're fitting yourself into the groove of the places where other people are leaving behind, and you're like, hey, this is working for me. And this is a good thing, right? Because you're ready. You're ready to have the things. You're ready for the opportunities. You're ready for the love, and you're ready for the money. You're ready to feel good about what you're doing. We've got the full moon in Taurus. That's also an eclipse happening on November 19th, and that's bringing with it. It's making you come into alignment with what is meaningful to you when it comes to your livelihood and your physical well-being. So you're taking in the potential of increased prosperity, increased health, increased abundance, and at the same time you're like, how can I do that in a way that leaves me feeling really, really good? What's a really high quality way for me to live? And so you're being pretty mindful and directed about how you're going to be doing that. So that's starting on November 19th is when that eclipse is happening. But otherwise, we're moving into Sagittarius season on the 21st, which kind of takes a lot of the pressure off of everybody else and with how much stress that they're dealing with. So what do we have here? I clarified some of our cards with this King of Cups. King of Cups has been coming up again and again with all of my readings for this one because it's Scorpio. Scorpio has a very strong influence on everyone's lives right now. Some of them are very challenging, and some of those influences are fucking awesome, right? We got the Death card. That is Scorpio's influence coming through. It's basically marching through, and it's knocking down everybody except the child, right? The child is down at the bottom looking up at death and saying, thank you. And that's you. That's you right now. Everybody else is getting knocked out of the way, but you're doing just fine. So there you are. You've planted your seeds. You're ready to go. Death came along, knocked all the obstacles out of your way, and here you are starting to collect the harvest. Now, while you're being reminded, as an overview of this reading, you're being reminded to speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself when it comes to what your needs are. Because here you are being of service to other people in order to, in exchange for the prosperity that it's bringing you. But you have to be careful to stay true to yourself as you're flowing through this beautiful abundance that's coming through. Just because people are making offers doesn't mean that those offers are the best thing for you. So you don't be quiet when you have any kind of discomfort happening, whether that be in relationships or whether that be in your work environment, anything that you're doing. If you feel a little bit uncomfortable with something that's happening, say something. See if you can come to a compromise or make some kind of concession with another person to feel comfortable and safer in the situation that's happening. Because I think that's something that's going to come up. I feel like you might feel a little bit like you're being railroaded into situations that later on will backfire on you if you don't say something now. Say something at the beginning. Set up the framework of what your expectations are at the very beginning of the process so that they don't turn into challenges later on that end up being a way bigger deal. Stitch in time saves nine. That's the saying that they used to have. You stitch, like one stitch comes undone, you can stitch that one stitch back up. Later on, it might rip and a whole bunch of stitches will have to be put in. So that's what that saying was all about. All right, let's move on to talking about your love messages, how to bring more love and all that stuff into your life. Now, so we got the page, I think that Page of Pentacles was supposed to be right side up. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords reversed, and Six of Cups reversed. This is about cycles that keep going around and around in your relationship. That could be a love relationship, this could be a friend relationship, this could be family, somebody that's really close to you. The same cycles keep happening again and again. And it's like, how do we keep getting into this situation where we're having conflict? It's like a miscommunication that continues to happen. And I think that my feeling is that the other person's feeling very emotional and they tend to lash out, whereas you tend to shut down when things get a little bit too difficult for you to keep up with emotionally. Like, not that you don't have strong feelings, you just don't really understand what they're trying to say the way that they're saying it. So what we need to do, and they're not understanding you, they're not understanding you, they're not understanding your intentions. So we need to turn that Queen of Swords that's like, I'm confused, to please just give me the facts. I just want to understand what's going on. So present yourself free of attachment to your ego, the hurt feelings like I should know better, I should be a better person somehow. Just let yourself be a beginner. Let yourself learn as you're supposed to learn. If you don't know, you don't know. Please teach me. Ask the person or people in your life that are expressing a need to you, please help me to understand what you need so that I can provide it to you. And on the flip side, will you please slow down and try to understand me? Let's drop the ego, be a beginner, start fresh. Let's get all this out into the air and have a conversation. And you're like, ugh, why do I have to go through this over and over again? Because where you are right now is where you need to be. This is an important time for you to learn healthy communication skills. Whatever you can do, watch some YouTube videos or whatever you can do to pick up those healthy communication skills in the face of such severe emotionality will serve you for the rest of your life. It will serve you in relieving so many stressful situations later on. Nonviolent communication is a skill that lots of couples are learning these days in order to be able to understand each other and have compassion for each other. So self-compassion for you and compassion for your sweetheart. And don't forget after the full moon to express gratitude for the opportunity to learn the things that you're learning with the people that you're learning them with. Sometimes we can get so caught up with having our feelings hurt because we don't feel like we're being understood that we forget how much we love the people that we love. So compassion for yourself, love yourself, right? If you're single and you're out there trying to get to know new people, use those excellent communication skills that you are learning in order to set off on the right foot with the people that you're getting to know. So make sure that you're asking the right questions of the people so you know what it is that you're getting yourself into and you're very clear about what your intentions are for the relationship. You are an excellent communicator when you want to be Aquarius, so I have no doubt about it. All right. So let's go on to the abundance and prosperity. We're talking not only about monetary wealth, we're also talking about physical health and well-being. And things, we got the world right in the middle, we got temperance, and we got the Page of Cups. They're all here. I love this world being in the middle is because you're pretty much getting everything that you wanted. Things are going really, really well. It's a new chapter and things are taking off in your health and in your physical prosperity. The thing is that right now is the time to take action for all the signs. It's time to do something. In your case, it's time to set boundaries and set the terms of what your expectations are in your work environment or in your health, right? So if there are other people that are involved in either of those things, your health and well-being, or in your work environment, you need to say, okay, so these are my expectations for how I will continue to be of service going forward. All right, so whether that be like, I can only work these hours, or I won't do this job, I can't do that job, respectfully, these are the things that I can't do, okay? I see you being somebody who is of service, ready to be there for what other people need. You just have to be very, very careful not to allow yourself to be taken advantage of or be taken for granted. So people will respect you more if you set healthy boundaries for yourself. This is what I need in order to maintain my health and well-being. These are my expectations. These are my terms. All right, other things. Yes, respect is built by declaring what your needs are. So 2 more things. These, I was like, what else do they need to know? So I got these 2 cards. I got the King of Pentacles. I'm going to keep it short and sweet without too much explanation for that. The King of Pentacles is a personality. It could be a Capricorn energy. He's a person that is a master of his money. This could be a boss. This could be a lover. This could be a father figure. It's someone who is in charge. They're not at the beginning. They are the master. What kind of influence does this person have over you? Let's get a look. Yeah, this is a 8 of Pentacles here to back it up. We've got a work routine kind of scenario. They have a lot to teach you. If that resonates with you, let yourself be associated with that person. They can teach you a lot. They know their boundaries. They make their boundaries very clear so that people will not overstep them accidentally. It relieves a lot of stress for the people around you if they know how far they can get with you. They feel better about what they do ask from you when they know what they should not ask from you. And then we got this 5 of Cups. This is not you. This is someone else feeling ashamed of something that they did. They are crying over spilt milk. Whoever this is, if this resonates with you, they are very, very sorry, Aquarius. Okay? This is where I leave it. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please, please subscribe. Give it a thumbs up if you love the reading. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, the link is in the description box below. I love you. I'll see you soon, and have a wonderful holiday. I'll see you later.